Hey everybody, Lori Cloud at Keller Williams Realty in Nashville. Happy 2021. I am very thrilled that I got to start my 2021 here on a Monday with a closing. This is a condo sale. It was over by Vanderbilt, and my clients, the Hendersons, had owned it for quite a while. They had lived in it, then they turned it into a rental property, and they just decided they were really tired of being landlords. They wanted to go ahead and cash out on the equity they had, do some renovations on their primary residence instead. So why I'm telling you all this is because there was a lesson in this transaction that when we put on the market, it was middle of November, not exactly the greatest time when you're trying to find people who maybe are coming into town for Vanderbilt reassignments and that sort of thing. It's kind of sort of like that in-between time. You know, this was a very compelling condo, killer location on Long Boulevard, over there right off of West End. And the building was also going to be getting a new renovation in the front. So what we decided to do was that we priced it very competitively, because in condos right now, we actually do have inventory. It's not the same as single family homes. So it was really important that we got the pricing right. We had an offer in the very first week, but it was for somebody that decided to test the waters of the lowball offer. Now, I know when you're a seller, it's very deflating when you're like, wow, we got an offer, but this is the offer? We don't want that offer. What I encourage them though is that statistically, the first offer you get is probably the person you should be trying to work the deal with. This is somebody who is the most interested in your property, and because they know there are a couple more condos on the market than single family homes, this person is just trying to test the bottom. I'm like, let's not be offended. Let's just go with like, hey, they tested the bottom, let's respond. We should counter. Let's not just ignore this offer. So I worked with the other agent, and she was like very much understood where we were coming from. So she was also sharing the comps back with her client to have them understand really where the numbers should be at. So back and forth, back and forth. He actually went away for about a week or two and then came back again. And we had other showings and people liked it, but nobody else was writing an offer. So somebody else came, so he comes back. So I'm like, fantastic. Well, now he needs to come back with a more realistic number, right? Because we did counter him back at what we thought would be fair, showing that we were making a little concession, but certainly not coming in $19,000, almost $20,000 under asking price, because we knew we were priced correctly. The net is, because we were able to not ignore that offer and take that buyer seriously and show we were willing to work with him, he ended up being the person that we closed with today. But we got that number, as I said, up $19,500. That's a big gap. We were able to do it. My folks were happy. Now he's going to have a fantastic place, and it's going to do very well for him as well.